and welcome to NextGen Banking London, the AI revolution. I'm Hannah Wallace, and joining me now is Michael Leadbetter, CEO of ExO Works, and we're going to be talking about Exponential Technologies. Michael, you've just had a great keynote. How was it for you?
Great, I really enjoyed it. Really good group in the room.
It was fantastic. Setting the scene for the event ahead, could you tell me a little bit more about these exponential technologies and how they fit in with financial services?
Yeah, so an exponential technology is it's a technology that is rapidly developing. I mean, strictly speaking, it's a technology that doubles in price performance every 12 to 18 months. So the most obvious examples are AI, VR, AR, and computing power, right? So the price performance doubles every year, and it's having a big impact in financial services right now. I would say there are three ways right now. So the first one is it's allowing companies to become more efficient. So they're replacing human-run operations with algorithms and digital solutions. The second one is it's allowing banks and insurance companies to get a lot closer to their customers than they've ever been using big data. But the third one is quite different. It's allowing new entrants to come into the marketplace. So technologies are allowing different types of companies to come into the banking marketplace.
And how have these technologies disrupted the industry already, and how do you think they're going to disrupt in the future?
Yeah, okay, so there are two things really. So the first thing is disruption has already happened in terms of replacing human beings with computer systems. So for example, if you look at fixed income trading, so fixed income sales and trading, there have been whole roles taken out of the industry. So there are hundreds of people already, potentially thousands of people who are making a lot of money in this industry who are no longer employed. You know, there's algorithms have replaced the work that they were doing. Another thing that's happening is there are new entrants into the marketplace. So technology is allowing new types of organizations to come into the marketplace. So, you know, one example is there's a bank in Brazil called Nubank, which is an entirely online, actually it's not even online, it's an app-based bank. So previously this couldn't have happened. There's a peer-to-peer lending company in China valued at billions of dollars, which again, you know, it's causing a bit of disruption in terms of the regulators in China. But this company valued at billions of dollars it wouldn't have been possible a few years ago. And there's a company in the US called Robinhood, which is providing no free trading, which again has a multi-billion-dollar valuation. It's doing very well, and it's moving to Europe soon. Again, that would not have been possible without these technologies.
It's all very exciting. And how do you think these companies can adapt to take advantage of these technologies?
Okay, there are really three ways these companies can adapt. So the first one is the most difficult and the most important, and it's around a mindset shift. So CEOs and other leaders within companies need to understand that these technologies are here, they're here to stay, their price performance is doubling every year, and they need to understand and then push this down into the organization that disruption's here, and there's a new way of thinking that needs to evolve. The second thing, on a very practical perspective, is to focus on both core and edge initiatives. So to focus on how do you make the core of your business more efficient, more flexible, leaner, and more dynamic, because it's going to need to be that way to compete in the future. But simultaneously also focus on edge initiatives. So what are the big industry-changing ideas, the new business models that you can build outside of your core business that over time will probably grow to become a larger revenue producer than the core of your business. A third way to adapt really is to experiment. So something that's not particularly common to the financial services business is massive experimentation. So if you don't experiment, there's so much change happening in the world and so much disruption happening, new market entrants coming in. If you don't experiment with new ideas and experiment a lot and be very open about the fact that experiments may fail, you could be in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm. Well, Michael, I hope you enjoy the rest of the event. This has been great. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's great. Thank you.
And thank you for watching.